Hello, it's Bank Holiday Monday here today. I'm starting the vlog so late in the afternoon because everything I've done today I did in yesterday's vlog, so I didn't want to film it twice. As you can probably guess, I'm still feeling much better, back to my old self. Izzy is feeling improved. She's not 100%, but she's improved. She's been downstairs a little bit pottering about, but she's gone back up to her room now. I was doing a bit more puzzle in the night, late last night. Quite late actually, because I'd been so dozy all day, and then when I really went boing, I just was so wide awake I didn't want to stop and didn't want to go to bed. So I was doing this, coming together. There's a little horse appearing there, and a carriage. I'm gonna have to hurry up and finish this before the Christmas period ends, or it will, you know, it'll be the wrong time of year. I have got to have a big tidy up today. This is my mission. I didn't do it yesterday because I was pacing myself a bit, you know, but it doesn't look like Izzy's going to deal with her mountain of presents, so I think I'm going to have to do it. Well, I wouldn't normally, but because she's poorly, I'm going to just let her get away with it just this once. I'm still completely incarcerated. I think I've been isolating for 7 days now out of the 10. Did I tell you what happened about the test? You know, the self-testing kit? A little bit of a saga there, I'm afraid. So this is what happened. I received it, and then there was just no postal collections until tomorrow. So it will be 7 days or even more since the symptoms started by the time I do it tomorrow. So I'm just going to do it anyway and send it off. But if it comes back negative, I won't know 100% if I was negative because like I'm feeling better now. That was a bit of an oversight. I think that should go down on the government's list of things they could do better in the next pandemic, you know. Suspending all postal collections for best part of a week is a bit of a disaster at the moment, and that will affect the reporting of the figures as well, won't it? Yeah. I suppose I better get on with this tidy up then. Hey look, these are batteries for my new lights which I haven't charged yet, so perhaps part of my tidy up can involve getting those out and getting them charged up. Here are the chargers, look. They take 2 each simultaneously, but they go in the mains, which is what they're doing right now, so that's okay. Does anyone know what this is? Because 2 of them came with my lighting stands and lights. I have no idea what they are. Answers in the comments, please. I'm wondering if it could be like a sleeve thing to go over the top and then have that screwed into the light, and then so you could just take it off easily if you needed to walk around with it. I'm wondering if it's that. I probably ought to get rid of all the plastic packaging out of here. Oh, look, there's the other one of those things. What is that? Some sort of... Oh, it's a swivelly attachment thing, I think. Oh, yeah, it's on a ball bearing-y type thing. There must be another one then. Oh, well, I didn't put those on, so I'm missing that. So I just screwed them directly onto the top of the stands. But that's fine, to be honest. But I probably should put those on now. I did see remote controls in the spec on Amazon, but I haven't seen any in this packaging. It doesn't matter though, I don't need it. I'll just manually turn them on and off, that's fine. I'm tempted to save these because I've got some making to do in the coming year for one of Isabel's group projects. So I might store those in the cellar, but they can go in the recycling. I've been searching everywhere for the leads to go in the chargers, and I've just realised, of course, they're here. Going into there, it's the same lead. So I like having these on. They were ever so good for when I was doing my puzzle last night. I could see all the pieces beautifully. I'm normally squinting in the semi-darkness. Well, I have another one I can use. Mini kettle lead, or whatever you call it. I'll just do them one at a time, that's alright. Here comes a battery. Bit different to my other one. My little portable one, it looks like that. Hey, they look like they're the same charger, exactly. Yes, look. Old one, new one. I'm really looking forward to the day when I can pay an electrician to come to this house and put loads more plug sockets in. It is ridiculous. We absolutely don't have enough. I'm even charging my electric toothbrush in the hall because it's just easier. Perhaps I could put it in Izzy's office now that she's barely in there. Can take these out of their packaging now and discard that. Line them up, ready to get charged. 1, 2. That's the thing with Christmas, there's so much rubbish afterwards. Just seems a crying shame. So much packaging going to waste. The other one's being charged. I'm just going to keep that in its cellophane in my tech box. I'm intending to move a load of stuff out of here into my drawers in my new desk upstairs in the bedroom. Right, some plastic go in. Paper. And do you know what? I'm a hoarder for wire ties, if they're any good. I have a tin in the kitchen with wire ties written on it, and I put them in there. Comes in handy when I need a wire tie in a hurry. It lives up there behind the bird seed. Oh, speaking of birds, something a bit disconcerting happened. You know that giant pine cone I had that was packed in with lard and other nice yummies for the birds? And I hung it on my trellis, didn't I? Well, all of a sudden, it disappeared. And I thought, oh my God, what on earth has taken that off? It must be, you know, quite a big creature. Well, I found it. And, I don't know what's been attacking it. But I don't think a bird could have done it. Come and have a little look. If it's even still there. Yes, there. Look, that's what remains of it. My best guess is a rat, I'm afraid, which is slightly unnerving. Yeah, got it down from up there. So I don't know if I'm going to buy another one of those cones because I do not want to attract rats into my garden, because I quite like to leave my door open in the summer when we're in, you know, to let loads and loads of fresh air into the house. I do not want it to be an entrance for rats who are in the habit of being in my garden because I leave out treats for them. So I'm going to stick to the seed feeder thingy. There's another one of my Christmas presents from IB. It's for my battery operated screwdriver, but it's like an Allen key bit. Don't know how to get into that teeth. Yeah. So I think I'll just get rid of all the packaging and put it in the box with the screwdriver. It's quite nice getting rid of stuff. Offloading. I think that needs emptying. Got a few boxes to go out there as well, but I might have a good look at them first and see if I can use them for my project. That can go though. I found another load of cardboard in the cellar. I've decided what I want to keep and what I don't now, so I'm going to flat pack what I don't want to put out with the recycling, it's shifting, and store the rest in the cellar. So that can go out in my wheelie bin ready to be moved out onto the pavement for recycling collection then. Gets it out of the house anyway. Reminds me of armbands. No, that's just too noisy. I'm going to be a spoil sport and use my scissors. Says recycle me. I never know whether to put this sort of stuff in the recycling. I always do. But some people say don't put plastic bags in the recycling. I'm suddenly thinking I should put another wash load on. Back to it then. Operation Get Rid of Cardboard. I found yet more. It's been sitting up there for so long that it's become invisible to me, but luckily I spied it in time. Well, this is an absolute pain in the backside. I've just spent ages looking for my Stanley knife to cut those things up. I can't find it. Last time I used it was to open a parcel, but it obviously didn't get put back in the right place, and I've hunted high and low, can't find it. Very annoying. Looking better, I've done that lot. I realised one of the boxes was for the GoPro replacement, and I decided to keep hold of that one because, you know, it was still glitching, you know, the new one. Well, I did get onto GoPro support. I wasn't vlogging that day, I think. Anyway, I did get onto them and I couldn't prove that it was glitching, so they said what I need to do is wait until it's glitching again and then film it glitching on my phone and then upload that clip as unlisted to YouTube and send them a link, and then they'll look into it, and if it's literally broken, they will send me a replacement again. But I haven't used it since because obviously I've been ill, and I tend to only use the GoPro when I'm out and about. That's when it comes into its own really for walking around, you know, because it's lovely and smooth and stable, and it does better in brighter lighting conditions. But there was an update available that I hadn't known about, which was about, I don't know, 17th of December or something like that. So I did that, and we'll see if that makes a difference. But I'm going to keep that GoPro box just in case, because it's a good one for posting a GoPro in. Looks like that, you know. Be well protected in there. There, that's looking a bit more condensed down now, isn't it? I'm going to go through Izzy's present pile, and probably there's going to be a load of materials for recycling amongst that lot as well. So before I put those out, I will just see. I don't know what she wants to keep really in the way of packaging. That can be zipped up and go in the cellar because I'm just going to leave my lights out all the time. So I would only need that if I was going to go out and do some field recording with a band or something, which isn't going to happen for a while. Look, I was just about to put this away and I found an extra pocket that I didn't know was there. And I found a remote. I found 2 remotes and 2 batteries. Oh, that is exciting. Sorry about the noise. That's my spin cycle. This is the mask Izzy was bought by IB for Christmas. It's got llamas on it and little toggles like the ones I bought for adjusting the length. It's just occurred to me, it's been sitting on the table, and like, we don't know if we've got COVID or not. I don't know, we might have, might not, but we've got a virus of some sort. Had a virus in my case. So I'm just thinking, well, we've probably been breathing all over it, so I should probably just put it in the wash rather than put it in the mask bag. So I'll just, I don't know. Oh, it's got wire. Oh, there's mouldy wire in the top. Mouldy as in you can mould it, not as in it's gone mouldy. Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? That's a good quality one then. Wedding star. If I can find a link, I'll put it in the description. Little pocket for a filter as well. It's a bit later now, it's just gone 5, and I want to take this opportunity to tell you that there's something the matter with my brain since I had this whatever virus I've got. I've gone a bit stupid. I keep forgetting to do things that are like part of a sort of algorithmic sequence. Like for instance, I just changed the bin bag, as you can see. Got a bit full with all the plastic bits that were coming out of the packaging from the Christmas presents, so I thought I'd change it. And I put the bin back where it goes with the lid back on, forgot to put the bag in. And this is a typical example of the things I've been forgetting. I've been doing it for days and days and days, ever since the onset of this, whatever virus it was that I've had, and I've still got the stupid thing left. I've been doing it like digitally when I've been editing, and also I keep forgetting things. It's like my memory is recording, you know, but then every so often it just stops and then it like starts again. So I've got gaps in my memory. It's a bit disconcerting. When I sat down to eat my Christmas dinner, I started and then I looked down and I'd nearly finished it and I didn't remember eating it. Seriously, it's stuff like that. I'm also struggling to find the precise word to use, and I'm accidentally using a different word. I'm even doing it when I'm thinking. For example, I thought to myself, I'd better shut the door now, and I thought to myself, I'd better shut the house now. So it just really weird things like that keep happening, and I keep doing it. And the other day when I was doing the last vlog, the amount of takes I had to do for almost every clip because I was just jumbling my words and forgetting what to say and couldn't remember what I'd said, re-recorded loads and loads of the same thing as well because I had no recollection of having done it, and then when I came to edit it I was really surprised because I didn't remember. Very weird. Anyway, I have got this far. 3 bags full so far, and I'm just piling Izzy's things up out of their packaging, ready to take up to her. There's a few bits left. I'll show them to you in a minute what's left. You know, she's taken some stuff up as well. Right, I was just doing the bins again, and I wanted to just say, another thing with this weird brain thing that's going on is I keep kind of snapping out of a dream and realising I'm in the middle of doing something and can't remember how I got to that point of doing that thing. This morning, I was making a cup of tea. You would think of all the people to be an expert in, you know, the processes required and the sequence. of making a cup of tea, it would be me. But no, I went to get the milk out. It wasn't in the fridge, couldn't find it anywhere. It was on the work surface and it was cold, so it'd obviously just come out of the fridge and Isabel was still asleep upstairs. Must have been me because there was nobody else in the house. Can't remember getting it out of the fridge. That kind of thing. I haven't done it, but a similar sort of example would be to put water in the cup and not put a tea bag in. It's that kind of weirdness going on. It's weird that I just keep on clicking back into knowing what I'm doing. It's like I'm having little micro sleeps or something, or I'm sleepwalking briefly, because I have sleptwalked in the past right out of the house, like 3/4 of a mile away. I woke up one morning at 1:30 stomping down Cowbridge Road East in Canton in Cardiff, and it was dark, and I looked down, I had bare feet, knickers and a t-shirt on, and I'd crossed loads of roads, and I just sort of, my eyes were already open and I was having a dream that was set where I was in reality, but then I woke up from it. So it kind of reminds me of that. Do you know, when that did happen, the only reason I woke up was because I was dying for a wee, and I was so far away from home, I had to go in a bush in a churchyard because I couldn't hold on. Anyway, let's not tell too many people about that. Just the whole of YouTube. Anyway, right, I am going to carry on. I'm going to do the bin bag and carry on. I've done it again. Just went to have a last swig of Coke. Found I'd finished it and scrunched it up ready to go in the recycling. No recollection of finishing that off. That is strange. I hope this is just temporary condition. Wondering if I should ring up the GP tomorrow and say, like, should I be worried? I seem to be going a bit too lally. I think that's probably just temporary, isn't it? I'm not too worried at this point. Yes. Izzy has summoned me. She's on day 3 of her headaches. She's asked for some cowpole, some water, and she fancies some spaghetti hoops and some squishy squashy vegetables because her tongue is hurting and it's hurting her to eat. So I'm gonna do that now. I've done her water. Just she still has cowpole because she developed an aversion to swallowing tablets. Hit the gag reflex a bit too many times, I think. Now she just looks at a blister pack of tablets and starts heaving. So cowpole it is. There was a little bit of veg left over from yesterday's dinner, so I'm frying that up for her. And just microwaving some spaghetti loops. And you know what this means? It means I can cook myself something very spicy later because it's 5:30. She's not going to want another dinner tonight after this one. There's her ladyship's dinner as requested. Hopefully these fried up potatoes and carrots will be squishy squashy enough for her ladyship's palate tonight. I'm going to take it up to her upstairs. I know, babying her a bit, but she's feeling a bit poorly. She's not too bad today. She's a lot better than she was, but I think she quite likes a bit of, you know, tender loving care for a good extra day at the end of it. I reckon tomorrow she'll be better because she seems to be following my pattern. Look, I've cleared out under there. There was loads of packaging and I've got rid of most of it, put it into the right places. This is what there was that she hasn't taken upstairs so far. So first of all, there's this vanity mirror. Now Isabel says, look, press the button. Woo. Isabel says, it's not very flattering. It's just what she needed, and then she put it on. She's like, ew, you can see all the imperfections. So it's like, yeah, you want to see yourself in high def until you actually do. But the camera's looking kind of super hot. Okay, so you got there's a 3x magnification there and 2x there. I presume you take those labels off, don't you? So that's kind of cool. Well, I think it's cool. I think she likes it. She was delighted to open it. Whether she's still delighted now, she's had to go with it, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's very bright, isn't it? Anyway, right, moving on. These were just the things that were under the table. There's a friend's calendar, some canvases. Now this is not for paints. I just put them in there for ease of taking upstairs. This is a little organiser for makeup, actually. So makeup brushes and eyeshadows and whatever it is girls use. I'm not normal, so I don't know. iPad, that's just the box. You would probably be amazed to hear this, but she's actually on her iPad in bed right now. Okay, you wouldn't be amazed. Hair mascaras. She had loads from IB, loads of different colours. So you put streaks of different colour in your hair with those, so really fun for teens. An artist palette, because she's constantly blending up different shades. so can never have too many of those. A pop socket for her phone with donuts on, but I don't know if she can use it because she has a case. I don't know. She hasn't put it on anyway. I don't know how they work. Socks. These were from the wish list, and that's one from IB because he got her some as well. So she's kitted out with lovely, lovely fluffy socks now, and they're just the thing for the lockdown. They make you feel that extra bit cosy. Ferrero Rocher, she loves them. I never buy them because they're so dear, but I do once a year at Christmas. There's a £10 gift card from Greg, so when she's out and about on her own, she can nip in and buy hot chocolates or whatever she wants. Some fine liner pens. That's Izzy's old phone case that she took off because she had a new one for Christmas. These are little emery boards. I won't get them out, but they're Christmas themed ones, but they're nice for putting in her bag because she's so vain these days. She can do her nails on the go. That's an old pencil, it's just in the pile. That was another one of those. Little artist mannequin because she's constantly drawing figures, and she squealed with delight when she opened it because she says she's always struggling to get the proportions right, so that's good. This was the light board for tracing on, and it comes with these 4 magnets. It's not all magnetic, it's not magnetic there, but it picks up the magneticness about there, so about an inch in, I guess. So you can put it over your 2 bits of paper, the original image and the bit you're tracing with, so it doesn't slip about. She didn't realise that the other day, so she was constantly having to realign it. Yeah, that's it for that pile. I'm going to go and take all that upstairs now and a couple of trips to her, so it's out of the way down here, then I can hoover. I've cleared the space, and I've just slid that table under there for now because nobody sits that side because there's only the 2 of us here, so it can go there while we've got the Christmas tree. Normally it goes where the Christmas tree is, and then if we're eating or whatever, or just hanging out on the sofa and we want somewhere to put our drinks, then we bring it out and put it back again. But it's kind of in the way. I want a bit of space, so it's going there for now. Cover your nose up, Tango. It's about 6:15 now. Look at this lovely tidy room. Well, comparatively tidy by my standards. I've put the recycling bags by the door. I will take them out very late tonight because I don't want to encounter anybody because I'm supposed to be isolating. Tomorrow I shall do the COVID test and send it off in the post. Don't know if that'll come to anything, to be honest, but who knows. Been hanging my laundry out as well. There we are, just a few bits really. If you've enjoyed this video, do give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow. I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our stories, do hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!